would you tell Newt Gingrich to do on his Facebook wall? A. Stop running for president. B. Keep running for president. C. Travel into his own past and do everything differently with the hopes of becoming a better man. Or D. Bleep blop blorp, gay marriage LOL, N-word James Olmos. Like this if you agree.
The first video up today is called Faith is an Important Part of This Country by YouTube user Rick Santorum.
Faith is a very, very important part of my life, but it's a very, very important part of this country. But the Constitution is the how of America. No other country in the world has its rights based.
Well, I think I'm ready to leave my comment. Since this is a man of politics that we're dealing with, we're going to want to make sure we have some statistical data on hand in case we want to present any opinions. Here we go. Look, it's the president of NAMBLA. JK, you can't be president of anything, you fucking weirdo. I tried to fact check this comment by Googling you, but I only found pictures of dudes shitting out jizz puddles. WTF, nice legacy, creep. In conclusion, you're secretly gay and your head looks like someone put a children's wig on top of a melting candle of semen. TLDR, fuck you. Write in Ron Paul for 2012, Coney is innocent. And post. Alright, well I think that's gonna be a great comment. Newt, I admire your stance on freedom of speech. I don't agree with all your policies, but it's good to know that you respect my constitutional right to say that you look like a big fat stupid Gerber baby, you gross fucking potato-shaped cunt. Hopefully America gets cancer so you'll have the sudden impulse to leave it. FYI, a bunch of Dutch people might come in here and start posting weird Ronald Reagan sex fantasy fiction told from your perspective. LOL, okay man, fuck you, LeBron Paul 2012. And post.
So let's take a look at Yahoo News. And this one says Obama in it, so I'm going to go with that. Alright, now I'm going to open the Notepad application on my computer, and this is where I'm going to type my actual comment. And I'll show you why in a minute. Hey Obama, why don't you fly one of your drones into my whore wife's birth canal? I'm going to start calling the liberal bias media Libya because it sounds like labia, and I hate women. Maybe if Obama took some economics classes, he wouldn't be sending us back to the Stone Age with his backwards policies. Just because the guy's got a huge dick doesn't mean I'm okay with him fucking me every day of my life. Good thing my body won't let me get pregnant from the type of legit rape that I'm receiving from this democratic occupation of the White House. Can't wait for Romney to pick up the pieces of this shattered country and move us forward into an age of love and acceptance. Romney 2012, God bless you all, unless you're Mexican. Alright, you want to actually skip the news story itself, don't bother reading it, and go right to the comment section. Okay, find that text box, and paste, and post. Now that you've got the basic posting style down, you can easily leave comments on any Yahoo News story. Well, the next story's on Obama, so I'm pretty sure I already know what I'm going to type to that. Hey, one time I ate an entire fucking piece of shit that came out of a dog. That's still not as bad as I feel about Obama ripping apart my civil liberties. I will eat every piece of shit on this planet until Mitt Romney is president, and I will love it. I am a shit-eating machine, and I love to eat shit. Because I'm a fucking asshole who believes Kmart and Republicans are the only things worth believing in. My children are fucking morons, and I taught them the Bible, so now they're basically fucked for life. Hopefully one of their children becomes a star quarterback someday, so he'll get out of this small town and make something of himself. Otherwise, he's doomed to the coal mine, where he'll probably die of black lung, or N-word lung as we call it, because we've decided to stay racist, long after it's become socially unacceptable to mainstream media, aka the liberal slant eyes who slant the news with their slanty little slant eyes. Anyway, I'm just here on Yahoo News because I'm too old to sleep like a normal human being, and I don't have the ability to realize that I sound like a complete psychopath when I leave comments like this on a fucking news story. Because people who read the news really need to see what is on the mind of some old bored piece of shit who still tries to speak emails into his computer. Anyway, fuck me, right? Haha, I miss being young and understanding what's happening in the world. Anyway, fuck all you commies and suck my useless old dong, you Jews. Sincerely, your grandpa. And post. And don't forget to send your questions to @Etiquette on Twitter, where I will be sending daily tweets to Governor Mike Huckabee. And fuck you. Follow me on Twitter, where I will be leaving Rush Limbaugh some notes as he deals with his crippling pill addiction. Need to fill a prescription, but I'm broke. Can I hang out until you poop and eat all the pills your body is too weak to digest? And fuck you. Alright, well, don't forget to follow me on Twitter, where I'm always sending some stuff to Ted Cruz. You've got a big gay Dan Quayle just waiting to pop out of you. Stop fighting it, girl. And you're a bitch. Fuck you. How many dicks did Paul Ryan have to suck before they gave him the vice presidential nomination? A, 1. B, 2. C, 30.
Or D, not nearly enough to win an election. Hey girl!
We have a tremendous problem in New York because President Obama would not stop the flights. So now we've got Ebola. He should be ashamed.
Damn, bitch, shut the fuck up already. I can't believe the liberal media Illuminati still hasn't filmed a biopic about you starring fat Alec Baldwin. I eat Ebola sandwiches out of Obama's butthole, and one time I let a girl take a Trump right on my chest. And post! Well, follow me on Twitter, where every week I'm going to be hitting Ted Cruz up in something I like to call Ted Cruz Tuesdays. Here's one to start. At Ted Cruz, only difference between you and a paper bag of jizz is the bag can be recycled, so therefore has a shot at helping the environment. And at Real Donald Trump, hey, fuck you, dummy. And tweet. At Real Donald Trump, how many times do you think someone's jizzed in your food because of who you are? Think about it. Hashtag Throwback Thursday. And tweet. At Real Donald Trump, you do birthdays? Why get a clown to pull scars from his mouth when I can get one who pulled an entire career out his ass? And tweet. Tune in to me on Twitter at Etiquette, where I am quickly building a harassment case against myself from Ted Cruz. And on that note, for the very first time on my new channel, I'm going to leave you off with the comment quiz of the week. How many dicks do you think Ted Cruz sucked while you were watching this video? A, none. He probably doesn't do that. B, 5. C, that's not any of my business. Or D, I don't know, how many dicks you got? Direct quote from Ted Cruz. Haha, JK, but really though, I bet he sucked a couple. Stay tuned for weekly content. Please like and subscribe. LMAO, nays. Follow me on Twitter, where I am always retweeting Donald Trump because he does a better job making fun of himself than I ever could. Again, other than all the coming on things, these guys actually have a very friendly community, so if there's any comments that you really want to make here, I would advise that you go ahead and send them to Ted Cruz's official Twitter account where it's needed the most. I'll show you an example. Come on. Hey, my man, do they sell figurines of you anywhere? I know of about 3,000 people who would want one. And tweet at Ted Cruz. Aw shit, just found out you're actually Canadian. What's worse is your dick works less days a year than Congress. You Lil Drake wannabe. And free speech. The internet was not invented to cater to any one taste or genre. It's boundless. There's something for everyone out there. I mean, look at Glenn Beck. He built a whole website specifically for old religious KKK members in the Deep South who are just now getting the internet and are kind of scared by how gay everything is. And he's there to help them. So let's jump into Glenn Beck's website. I got a subscription already. I'm going to get in there and leave him a comment. Let him know how much I appreciate him sort of rounding things out, so to speak. Although I don't think a swastika is round, but anyway. Fuck yeah, you're doing God's work, brother. I'm 89 years old and stopped fucking my wife 10 years ago, but I still get off every time I see a bright young man like yourself speaking truth and crying. Especially the crying. Just know every time you decide to randomly cry during an aside to the camera, my wrinkled old Jew-hating dick happily weeps with you. You're like the coolest dude on the internet, and you remind me of myself when I was younger, fatter, and losing my battle with alcoholism. The next kid I abduct, I'm naming him after you. Anyway, this sure is a nice website you got here for people to pay you money while you purge yourself of rhetorical demons, and those glasses sure make you look gay. Signed, the FBI. P.S. We put cameras in your closet. And post. Alright, well that comment is definitely not for kids.
At Ted Cruz, if you were my husband, I'd have a word or two with you about staying out of women's business. Hashtag not your struggle. And tweet.
What's the best video reaction to Ted Cruz announcing he's going to run for president?
There is no live and let live with the anti-God crowd.
Okay.
The Founding Fathers wrote it into the Constitution, and the very first one listed in the Bill of Rights was protection of the Christian faith from the God haters.
All right.
The United States was not established for Far Eastern mysticism or for the brutal, violent, totalitarian religion of the Middle East.
Yeah.
The church and state have been married from day one. And it's time for those of us who love God and our country to celebrate the marriage of church and state and work.
All right, I think I got it. I'm ready to leave my comment. Hey, Wild Bill, you sure know a lot about the Constitution. Is it tattooed on your boyfriend's back or something, you big dumb snuggle monster? Holy shit, you look like a half-melted wax statue of Steve Austin that someone slapped a gay guy's hat on top of. Nothing says I'm straight like a mustache, cowboy hat, and Hawaiian shirt. Your face looks like it's trying to divorce your skeleton, and here you are talking about the definition of marriage. Do you know how to read or write? I mean, probably not, but if you could
could tell one of your inbred kids to write God hates fags on a big sign, then that would make it easier for everyone to spot you for who you really are and immediately ignore your ridiculous horseshit, you gobble-throated princess. Here's Trump National Golf Club, write a review, and here we go. I saw 2 staff members beat the shit out of a dog that roamed onto the course. It was fucking crazy. At least I think they were staff because they were screaming, "I'm sorry, Mr. Trump told us to do this." Anyway, my caddy was Mexican and I thought the big man said this place was whites only. WTF and review!
One of the most important things that we've been talking about lately is protecting our veterans. We must protect and...
Bounced on my boy's dick to this for hours. Reminded me of Vietnam. Not that you know what that was like, you fucking brat! And post! Okay, from what I can see, he likes to spend all of his time retweeting people who support him. And boy, does he have a lot of supporters.
Stuart McCain hasn't done anything for the vets, fact. He only talks about himself. That real Donald Trump is the real deal. He's not running for his
We're
health.
with you,
Believes in
Mr.
the
Trump.
red, white, and
We
blue.
need your
Donald
Trump.
Trump, Irish, You're going to turn America around, Donald. I can feel it.
Holy shit, alright, well that's enough of that. Oh my god. Whoa, when did I tweet this to him? Ah, that's not... Here's his Facebook page. This should be great. Never mind, it's not that great. It's just like his Twitter, but way more racist. Hey, you horse-fingering fat fuck. Nice Facebook page for your legion of retards to come and get duped into thinking that you could possibly give 2 shits about any course of action that helps them in any way, you bloated sack of shit. I've seen some desperate cries for attention in my time, and most of them have been from you, you limp dick, scum fucking contemptuous glazed country ham of a human being. You get an etiquette grade of F. For fuck yourself, stupid. Your trophy's in the mail. Feel free to jam it up your own ass if you think it'll fit next to your fucking science experiment of a bald head. And post!